There's some real money in the room.
So let me ask y'all this, right? Before we go to him, where was Booby Black when all of this happened?
I think he ran. He had to run off.
Yeah, he ran.
He ran.
Yeah, he broke out running.
You saw him run.
Yeah, I saw him run.
No,
it was
Booby
three
Black.
of us. Yeah, OG Booby Black.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh, he left his homies.
Nigga.
Man, it was three of us together, bro.
I done met Booby Black. He just don't give run regardless of what's going on.
Man, listen, when them boy had them knives,
Right.
I've been for years, like the last time I saw Lil Deizel, I had got shot up, right, in August. He had got hit up. So we wound up on a medical tier in our jail.
Right.
So, you know, he got a lot of respect. I got respect. So his homies give him a knife. And a dude I'm cool at the night walk give me a knife. So me and Lil Deizel met down in the middle of the floor, and we about to just stab. Like, we don't have no, you know how people get magazines and get all this old stuff.
Right.
We just got our little, the medical tier outfit on, and we about to just go stab each other up in the middle of the floor. The windows right here, so the guards see us. They see all the commotion. They run in there and grab him out of there. And that's the last time I seen him was in '94. Never seen him after that. I didn't know when I seen him today how his attitude was gonna be, how it was gonna be tension. I didn't know because I had never seen him since '94 until today.
Right. Let me turn to you for a second. So, walk us through that day. So, Gangsta says that essentially the Hot Boys felt like y'all shot at them, and you were known for packing the Mac 11. Was it y'all? You know, let's just clear the air. Let's, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to open up nothing, but, you know, just to clear the air, if the beef was some bull or if it was legitimate.
Oh, it
and
was
why.
serious. It was serious. It wasn't us who done that, but it was serious.
Right.
Right.
What led to that? Because when they saw y'all, you know, they attempted to get off on y'all, but you were ready for that. So it had to be some kind of knowing that, okay, this was about to happen.
Like I say, I grew up with them. Their heart is too big. They got big heart. When New Orleans was the murder capital of the world, him and his crew was running it. They was running it. They had everybody on lock. They was scared to death of them boys. And I mean, I knew they wasn't nothing to play with.
Right.
So I knew how they was gonna come. It was like 10 of them against 2 of us. And both of us were small, so we was ready.
Right.
We was ready.
So walk us through that situation, that the fight.
In a fair?
Yeah.
Well,
How they got them knives in there? That's what we want to know.
Oh, before we went to the fair, we was at home, and my little brother was like, "Man, let's go to the fair." I said, "Oh, no, indeed." I said, "Them boys gonna be in there. You know how they coming?" He like, "Man, let's go." I said, "Well, look, let's go in this kitchen." We went in the kitchen. We saw them knives. I said, "Look, let's get them knives, because they gonna mess with us if they be in there." Which I know they gonna be in there, because they go to every jam. They ain't scared of nobody. And just like I told him, soon we went through the door, we had them in our hands, and I was talking to the guy. Second of all, we didn't rob them. The guy that I had got into it and got the herringbone for was the guy who used to always call them every time he see me and him, so they can come kill us. Yeah, so when I saw him, I did what I was supposed to do. But anyway, we was at the fair. He snuck me. I shook it off, and I saw him, and I went to running at him. About 8 of them got my little brother Cornell on the ground, and I cleared it out.
What do you mean you cleared it out?
Oh, I went to slinging. I went to slinging that
Knife.
Slinging that knife.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's just so interesting because you hear about knives in prison, you don't hear about knives in the streets.
I'm still shocked about that because we never do. Well, them boys to catch had the knives and they.
Well, small as I am, I always had to have something in my hand, even if it's a pencil or ink pen.
Right.
He know that. We was gang fighting. Every time I'm in the front row, I got a pencil, an ink pen, a stick pen, or something in my hand.
Right.
Yeah.
You own that.
Yeah, because I got the even the battleground. I'm small.
Right. Well, so after that, what transpires?
Well, they called after we stabbed him.
Right.
The police grabbed us, and they said, "Oh, they had us for a few minutes." They said, "Oh yeah, we got y'all. One of them just died." I said, "Oh Lord, one just died." And they were talking about him. Yeah. So I said, "Oh man, call Robbie and Billy." The police officer from the Melph I project. So they came. They said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Man, Gangsta them just got stabbed up." They said, "Oh, let them go. Gangsta them ain't gonna come to court. They gonna sell that on the streets." So they let us go, just like that.
Wow. So When was the next time that y'all ran into each other?
Oh, on the medical tip?
Yeah, that was the medical. That was the last time we had
So when that was when y'all were in jail.
Yeah, it was in jail.
Y'all were in jail for separate charges, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Was this when you caught the murder charge?
Yeah.
Okay, so walk us through you getting picked up for murder.
You get picked up for murder?
You getting picked up. So, okay, at some point, right?
Okay.
You're 18 years old,
Right.
about to go
19,
right?
right.
So, essentially, you're just now becoming an adult,
Okay.
like an actual, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember when I turned 18. You know what I mean? Like, that's a special time. It's almost like they call it a rite of passage. And so you become 18, and at what point are you arrested and charged with?
Well, I was an adult when I was like 13, 14. You've been in the street since you were 10, so you become adult early.
Right.
Yeah, so I was always ready
Right.
for whatever it was. But the murder charge, they police set me up.
Their police.
Yeah.
What they had, their own police?
Everybody had their own police. The Melph, Mac, all of them.
Right.
The police from out the Magnolia, he changed my police report 3 times. That's how I done 30 years.
When you say changed?
He switched my police report 3 times. Framed me to do 30 years.
Framed you. So you were innocent of the case you were
yeah.
charged for?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is that how you got out?
Yeah,
So okay. Fast forward, right? You're arrested.
right.
How'd you feel when you got arrested for a charge that
Well, I just knew I was coming home. I wasn't even tripping. I
Right.
knew I was coming home.
and you took it to trial?
Yeah, I took it to trial. They
So-
offered me 5 years, but I didn't take it.
They offered you 5 years on a murder.
Yeah,
And so you take it to trial, and what's the results of trial?
life. Without any parole, probation, or nothing.
Wow. So at the age of 19, you hear you're getting life
Yeah.
without the option of parole. What's going through your mind?
What? My hair and everything stopped growing. For real though.
So at this point, and this is what, 1994?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the year New Orleans was the murder capital?
Oh yeah.
What was New Orleans like as a place around this time?
War zone, get it how you live.
Dangerous.
94 was a rough year for me.
Dangerous.
Right. And you part of the reason it was rough.
No, but
Yeah.
I was living in New Orleans. Like I say, January I had went to jail for intimidating a witness. February I went to jail for murder. Got out in March. They hadn't fixed me up. They hadn't stabbed me, tried to take me out the game in June of 94.
Oh, so the fair was in June.
Yeah.
This was all same
It used to be
year.
a Coca-Cola fair every year in New Orleans in the Dome.
In June.
Right.
So in June they try to take old Giggity out the game. July I got shot up in 94. August I go back to jail for murder again in 94 and get out in 95 on probation bond. Got caught in March and went and did my state bid. Got out April of 96. He was already gone at this time.
So you gone. You locked up. At some point while you're locked up, you see Gangsta. Now, we spoke earlier how when in jail, y'all are friends. When in the streets, y'all are enemies. But at that point, y'all had become real enemies on the streets. I mean, you stabbed a man. They jumped you and your little brother. What happens when you see Gangsta?
On the medical tip?
Yeah.
Really nothing. They was all we all was shot up. So I really wouldn't know in my mind to do nothing, but I knew he had a crew up there too. Yeah, he had a crew. He always had crews, Yeah, so
Shout out to Ain't the Rings out the Night War. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Ain't the Ring, but like 6 up, big tall. Then my homie Red out the Magnolia was on the tier with
Red
me.
was on. He had a whole little crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you say y'all were shot up, like, what do you mean?
I had got shot up. He was stabbed up and shot up. I was shot up. Everybody on the tier was shot up.
Oh, so y'all
It was a
are
medical tip.
y'all are in jail on the medical. Y'all are injured while in jail.
Right.
How does this happen?
It happened from the street. Like when I told you I got stabbed from them.
Right.
And then I got shot up the next month.
Right.
So now when I go to jail for murder 2 months or 3 months later, he's in there because he got hit up in his project. He might could tell you the story what happened with that. So when he went to jail for the murder charge, he's still injured because he I guess whatever happened with the murder, I don't know what happened with that, but whoever he was beefing with in his project caught him slipping, hit him with that chopper or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now when he get picked up for the charge, you got to go to the medical tip because your wounds are still open. Right. Yeah, all our wounds, like my stomach was wide open. They said to put bandages so it could close up from the inside out.
Right.
Because at first I had the staplers in there, but when I got hit up, when I got stabbed from them, I had the staple. But when I got shot up, they didn't put the staple back, they just left it open because I had a colostomy bag on and all that. So I'm on a medical tip with the colostomy bag, everything.
Right.
Hurt. And he on the tip. But we can't live on this tip together.
Right.
We can't live here together. So we might well try to kill each other right here. We were young and
so
wild.
it's still up.
Yeah, it's up. It was up. It was up and it was stuck.
Right.
He had to try to take me out the game. Hit Mosquito, the original Hot Boy Mosquito.
Right.
So we got that rule. You got to keep in mind too, we was young. So that rule, like now that we older, like when homies come in jail, be like, look, bro, y'all got to leave that alone. That didn't apply to us. We was like, look, we make the rule, break the rule. I ain't trying to hear that. And we had so many young, wild homeboys, they didn't care about, oh, y'all got to get along because we in our parish jail. So we local anywhere. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So they want to see somebody get butchered or get killed or get hurt so they can let, oh, boy, Deizel got off on Gangsta or Gangsta got off on Deizel. Yeah, you know, Melph up, Magnolia down or Magnolia, you know. That was the messy, crazy to say, fun, gangster lifestyle we live.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.